Hi there, my energetic beings. I hit my start button before I was actually ready. Tanya D here. Thanks for being on What's Up, Tanya D, and chatting with me. So today I actually wanted to talk about grounding in the root center. A lot of people always want to ascend. Well, descending is just as important as ascending. We're all going to ascend, bottom line. It's just our journey on how we decide to ascend, how we get there. To that actually represents um, life, death, and rebirth all in one picture. It's actually pretty cool. But back to grounding. So I always like to start with the heart center. I use essential oils. This is actually heart centric. It's for your fourth energetic center. And I just believe everything starts from our heart. And we need to not just open our heart, but sometimes we have to close our heart. And it's not like we're closing it, we're protecting our heart center. So it's important to ground, it's important to protect, it's important to open, be centered, and even be closing your heart. So I always like to start with the heart center. I do a ritual every day, every night, kind of throughout the day, just to regather myself, make sure I'm not frequenting something that isn't authentically who I am. But I also I tend to have to ground because I'm always in the outer world, the other world. It just kind of feels more homey to me, more, and finish into the Earth star, the energy center right below the feet. So the reason I connect with my heart first is because the heart might have something to say about something. And how often do we tune into what our heart has to say? We generally don't. We tune into what others have to say before we listen to what our true heart has to say. So that's why being heart centric and validating what the heart wants is important. So if the heart doesn't want to go out and drink and party, and you do it anyway, that is going against what the heart wants. We forget to say no and validate that emotional state of awareness. Even people, right? You have to protect yourself from people and their perspective and perception on things because we all have perceptions of how things should go, right? Or a perspective of what's real and what's not. But if it's not authentic to our heart space, like our heart is our truth center, it's almost our truth serum. But a lot of us ignore our heart, what the heart wants. So I generally like to, so we have in-body centers, we have out-of-body centers, we have an energetic field. We are energy beings. We are a field of light. So bringing in the galactic frontier, the source, through the seventh, I'll ask my guides or my gatekeeper what is the message for the day before I even start my journey for the day. But I always breathe in, not always, but when I need to ground, I breathe in through my seventh energetic center. I breathe in to the heart and kind of maybe hold it there for a second to the root, hold for 3, exhale through the root to that earth star. So I usually start with the seventh through the crown. I'm always coming through the crown. So again, through the crown, and then I'm going to stop and communicate with my third eye, my sixth energy center, and see if I get any visions there. Again, breathe in from the sixth to the heart, to the root, exhale into the earth plane. Then I'm going to breathe in through my voice, my authentic self. What does my voice have to say? Am I listening to my voice? So again, I'll breathe in through the crown, through the fifth, make a pause at the heart, go to the root, exhale in. And then after that, this is the upper body energy centers. I'll still breathe through my crown, white silvery light. You can bring in a color if you want. It's just whatever is resonating with you for the day. If I'm emotionally upset or my heart's telling me there's an emotion I need more clarity on, I might breathe in the color orange for the sacral. If I need my mind to get out of the way or I need more clarity, I might breathe in yellow to bring that in, and I might even breathe in blue so my voice can speak its truth. So again, breathing in through the crown, stopping at the solar plexus, down to the root, exhale into the earth plane. This usually will take 5-10 minutes max. I hear that it brings me safety for the day. But again, through the crown to the sacral, hold for a breath, through the root, and exhale into the earth plane. And then finally, the root center, right? This is the groundedness. And you can just ask the divine spirit, the co-creator, greater spirit, whatever resonates with you, God, to, know you're authentically safe. And we're all safe. I'm thinking we're having an energetic hiccup. Some of us need a burp. I'm not going to go into the conversation about the mask. That's a whole nother valley of to itself, because for me, the breath is the spirit. So if your breath is masked, which we mask our breath anyway, and here I just said I wasn't going into the breath, and listen to me ramble. How can we bring spirit in if we're not breathing? And then we get stuck in our own toxic breath and thoughts if we can't push and exhale it out. So I guess it's another form of a barrier, but I don't know. It just doesn't resonate with me. But I did order some really cool masks. So when they get here, I might pop on and show you my awesome masks. But yeah, so today I feel like we need to ground. There's a lot of cosmic chaos going on. We are in the season of Taurus. Taurus is the bull. It's the manifesting sign, right? If you understand astrology, it's Earth, right? You need to ground into the Earth plane to bring in your awesomeness. So I hope that was helpful today and it resonated with you. Also, I'm doing an evening of elemental energy next week, I think. So be sure to subscribe to my Musing newsletter. I'm going to talk about the most important one for yourself to bring in light and love and rootedness into the earth plane. So thanks for joining me. Ashe. I'll see you on the other side.